She was in line, yeah, I'll be alright, yeah, I'll be alright. I don't need a sign, I just need a line. Give me one more drink and I'll be just fine. Don't wake me up, I'm already gone. I'm just moving on and I don't belong. Well, I wouldn't mind if she wasn't mine, yeah, I'll be alright, yeah, I'm ready. This conversation is your point of view. I lose myself in all the time we do. Well, I wouldn't mind if she wasn't mine. Yeah, I'll be alright. Yeah, I'll be alright. Well, I wouldn't care if she wasn't there. She's in every woman and I'm everywhere. Always taking time, always making lies, always saying why just to say goodbye. Well, I wouldn't mind if she wasn't mine. Yeah, we know the rest of it. This conversation is your point of view.
Hello, everybody, and I hope y'all are doing swimmingly today. I'm Tetro, and we got a good match in our hands with a lot of playoff implications here. Both teams really trying to make that push to get to a playoff spot, and these are probably the two teams that you really see doing it. Sacramento's at 7 and Lone Star's at 6, and both these teams, a lot of potential with them. Sacramento on a heater recently, beating Baltimore, and they've just been super good. So that's going to be something to watch. As for the Rampage, they won last night out, completely destroyed Henderson. And Henderson, I forgot what I think they went against Sacramento, if I can remember correctly. Check that. They did not, unfortunately. That's one of their games. It's their last game of the season is against Sacramento. But Henderson's not really to be played around with. And Baltimore is now falling, and they're in the playoff race here, as there's 4 teams with 7 points, and the next 3 teams up are in playoff spots right now. Both the Rainiers, the Fishers Freight, and the Harrisburg Senators, all with 10. And the Senators just recently beat the Rainiers because of cap space, mainly because they couldn't swap out their insane rotations because they have Nexto, but they're still sitting at the top of the league. But let's reveal the starting rosters for tonight's lineup. And leading off for your visiting team, the Lone Star Rampage. There we go. Leading off for your Lone Star Rampage, number 76, Mystic. Playing midfielder, number 86, Lotto. Playing defender tonight, number 89, Noxon. And your 2 bench players today for the Lone Star Rampage, 00 at Element and number 28, Zarna. Now your starting rosters for your Sacramento River Cats. Leading off for the Cats, number 31, Illinois. Playing midfielder for the Sacramento River Cats, number 90, Guardian. And playing defender tonight, number 0, Speedbot. That is your starting rosters for tonight, and your bench players are as follows for the Sacramento River Cats. Number 7, Kamel, and number 41, Azure 5.9. Those are your starting rosters, and I'm Tetro. This is the RLBA. Let's cut to the chase here in Sacramento. We got a good one on tap with playoff implications. I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I know y'all want to see some RLBA action. Let's cut to it. Here we go here. Big time game for both sides. They need this, both of them, just as much as the other. And we are going to be on a roll here. Off the backboard to start it off is the Lone Star Rampage. Looking to get something started real fast here. As they're definitely looking for something. They're fishing for a playoff spot. Big time implications for them. So they're looking for something. They're trying to turn up the... And it really all starts with their ground game. They have really good control on the ground. We know this to be true. They're amazing on the ground. And this is going to face... This is going to cut off the car of two bots. Illinois and Mystic. Both these two bots with really good car control, as we see here from Mystic. Misses the flick, though. Would have went straight into the net if they could have gotten that one off. And Mystic just didn't have enough juice there. And if Mystic can get a hold of herself here, I think this game is underway for the Rampage. Nice touch by Mystic to get it out. Lotto's going to try and do stuff here. He's got a lot of goals in these last few games. He's been pretty electric in the scoring column as of late. This is really a battle of the tertiary players, Nox's and Speedbot. Who can play their team? Who can help their team the most? Speedbot's on a tear. Nox's is definitely a new pickup on an important one. Nox's hasn't really gotten many touches on the ball. There's a nice crisp pass to Lotto as Lotto exits the zone quickly. Pierces through the the Cats. And that's going to be important there. They're going to need to pierce through a lot of guys here. Sacramento is one of the best forechecks in the league. He's really good at that when it comes down to it. Mystic's not there in time of the pass. Here Noxus, and he likes the lift. His first goal as a member of the Rampage. Comes through big time with a 1-0 goal. Are scored here with 3 minutes left to play. Speedbot winning that kickoff cleanly. Not a problem for Lotto, as Lotto's been playing pretty stellar defensively as we've seen him. He's playing defense, offense very well. Kind of why they got the lead here. Nice lead for Mystic, and off the backboard will be sent out by the River Cats. Stolen by Lotto. What a shot! Nice setup, and Speedbot will drop that one down for Guardian. They're going to keep playing it. Bouncer in the crease here. Here comes Mystic. Guardian will get it out to the corner for the time being. Here's Mystic trying to control it. Gets it past Illinois. Speedbot dribbling it up. There's a shot from Mystic in the crease. Big time play. Illinois backflips it up, and Lotto will get it out. Yet another great defensive play from Lotto, and if he can keep that up, the Cats are definitely going to have a hard time scoring. He's just been super electric as of late. Here he comes again and rims it along. Illinois on that ball again, and Mystic's now going to take her turn with it. Gets it past Speedbot. Speedbot playing catch up here. Here's a floater past it. Nice pass, nice setter. Mystic's got it all herself, and the River Cats are going to have to scramble to get this one out. Here comes Guardian. Rims it along. Centering feed. Mystic will get to it in time. Nice play by Speedbot on the in and out. Now to the corner. Speedbot once again, nice pass, centering feed, Lotto with the interception, Illinois picks it right back up though. Here we go, ball still in the Rampage's court here. Here's Speedbot, nice centering feed, once again, Lotto gets it out. Knox is turning defense into offense, he's got it in the River Cats zone. River Cats will get it out, nice interception, Guardian's on it, Lotto will take it out, nice pass to Mystic, Mystic gets it out, nice clear, Guardian with the big save. Would have been a clear, but it went straight to the net, and that's a heads-up play from Guardian there. Sees his opportunity, takes it for a save. Now Mystic clearing it. 1 minute remaining with a 1-goal lead between the Rampage and River Cats. But Rampage holding one better to the River Cats. Backboard pass, Mystic delivers it. Lotto on the assist in the trifecta. Outplayed, outsmarted, outdone here. Speedbot, one of the hottest bots of late, has been relatively silent in this contest. He's got, let's check it, 114 points, now 124. Here's Lotto, leaving it up for Mystic. Mystic. Waterfall straight to herself. Mystic's got control of it. Illinois with the interception. Trucks it into the corner. Knocks us to get it out. Speedbot, nice play along the backboard. Lotto defers it to the rim. Illinois passes a center straight for Guardian and gets clobbered by the Rampage. Here's Speedbot, nice play. Comes up big time. Waterfalls it straight for himself, and Mystic will clear it once again in what will be chalked up as a Rampage Game 1 victory. Falls down, Rampage win, and the shutout Game 1 win 2-zip. Off the car of Knox's, that opening goal, and Mystic really just playing spectacular ball. And Lotto with both of those assists. Just the triple threat from the Rampage today was something to watch. And of course, the game's not over. Just talking about it's legendary, though, as a nice play from, just playing from the Rampage gives them the easy 1-0 win against the River Cats. As the River Cats are going to have to switch some stuff up here if they want to win. I'd say they need to be more provocative. They need to not wait as long. They should go. This might be a time for Azure's long-waited start in his RLBA career. Azure's been on the bench riding for Sacramento. This might be time for Azure to come up big time. Cabello's more of a defensive bot. Still has her rounds offensively, but Cabello's definitely not the offensive, like the thing they need in this situation. And Azure will get the call, long awaited for Azure, 5.9, as Azure will get his first career start. Not what I expected to see today, but Azure is gonna play for the Sacramento River Cats this year. That's crazy to me. Welcome into the league, Azure. Let's see how you do. Makes his long-awaited start. And Game 2 is ready for us here. Let's see how the tables have turned with the Sacramento River Cats subbing in Azure for Speedbot. Let's see how those cards unfold. I am Tetra, and this is RLBA. Let's cut to the chase. I forgot the audio. Boo. Here we go, here in Salty Shores, Game 2. Here we go. Here's Azure coming up. Whiffs for his first career game to start it out. Nice plays, though, starting from the Sacramento zone. Illinois trying to turn the tables quickly, and off-center shot. Lotto will get it out. Illinois in the corner here. Azure keeps it in. Here comes Lotto. In the corner dribbling it, and Guardian will get it out, elect to immediately clear it into the corner. Sacramento loves to play the corner game, as we've seen in this game so far. As Sacramento gets passed up here, here's Noxus in the Sacramento corner. River Cats scrambling to get it out to her in the corner. Guardian elects to retreat to the Rampage zone relatively quickly. A lot of whiffing going on here as Lotto's going to rim it along. Here's a nice pass saved by Illinois. Illinois takes it out, rebounded by Mystic. Mystic's got a shot saved by Guardian. The neutral zone, let's see what Guardian can do here. Tries to body and get physical with Lotto here. Here's Illinois. Illinois got time and space, comes along with it here, pass off the backboard, drop down, and a beautiful shot from Guardian, cannot put one past them. A little bit too much on that one. Noxus got the pass, and a little too up front with that one. Lotto delivers it! Cash money on that one! 86, hits the jackpot, gets his first of the game, and his first goal of the series. Here we go here. Here's Guardian. It up. Mystic coming along. Nice play, and Illinois will intercept that one. There's Illinois. Coming through, whiffs on it though. Nice play by Mystic, and Mystic gets it to the backboard and out. Lotto with a shot, scored by Lotto! Again hits the jackpot, 7-7-7. Comes up top of the point, rips 196 miles per hour. What a screamer. Makes this game 2-0 once again. Comes Lotto, here comes Illinois trying to make some noise. Guardian with the shot, hits in! Sacramento, first goal of this contest. Much needed off the pass. What no angle shot they had, and they still deposited. Here we go here. Both bots whiff. A lot of that happens here in the River Cats home arena. Oh no, crowd's is way too loud. River Cats fans are probably the most faithful ones in RLBA. Another play from Guardian, bar down. He's faithful to the net. He ain't cheated in a million years, and he comes away with that one. 2-2 ball game off the car of Guardian. Number 90, making his presence known, if anything. Sure, nice play. Immediately off the backboard, Guardian with a nice out. Guardian playing nice physical, nice defensive game, and he's getting some goals because of it. And just what a performance from Guardian. He's got 370 points in the game. Here's Illinois. Coming through big time, big clear. Here's trouble, Illinois is back on him immediately. In the neutral zone, sure. Gets demoed by Mystic, but we'll leave it out. Nice play as Sacramento will keep it in the zone. Playing the cycle real nicely, as best as anyone. Here's Illinois. Illinois passes to himself off the post, and that was a nail-biter. Mystic will get it out finally to relieve some pressure, and the River Cats will play a nice defensive ball game to immediately put it in the Rampage zone once again. No rebounds collected. Really been a problem for him. Both of their goals been coming off the point. Nice shot by Azure, gets blocked by his own teammate, and that's going to be a little bit concerning from the Sacramento River Cats. Would have been a really great chance for them to take the lead here, as Illinois hit the post, and now Azure got a shot that's blocked by his teammates. Here's Mystic coming through, charging through, nobody there, floater, and it's in! Mystic leads the pack to victory here. Number 76 with her first goal today. 1 assist, 1 goal, 4 shots. And she finally puts one past him. And a much needed goal there for her ego. And it's 3-2 as the Rampage will take the lead here late in the game number 2. Nice pass to Azure. Illinois is on it. Azure's trying to get to it. Floater, and that's the longest I've seen with an open net in RLBA history. What a kerfuffle. 1 minute remains in this contest. Here's Illinois. Nobody there. Off the corner. It's open, and Mystic will get there. A Guardian, open shot, looking for the hat trick. Gets it down. Comes through big time. His 3rd goal of the night. That's a Sacramento Rivercats hat trick for you there. Big time play coming through in the largest circumstances. Off the backboard and out. 3-3 our score as Sacramento's looking to take this game. Here's Azure. Knocks Guardian out of the way. And here's a shot off the left post. Would have been a great goal for the Rampage to ultimately take this game. And the Rivercats facing a little bit of pressure here. They're going to look to get it out. Bounces it up for Guardian for the correct move. Here's Mystic. Nobody there. What an angle. Azure tries to get there. Back checks and whiffs. Azure will be there to make the out though. Knoxes clears it in. Rivercats trying to get this to overtime. And waterfall to the ground. Overtime here in Sacramento. Here we go. Off the corner here. Here's Illinois. Illinois coming through. Big time play here. Trying to crash the net and gets it to, for the most part there. But Mystic covers him again. Mystic's playing dots on. Here's Lotto. Big time save by Illinois. What a shot and what a save. Azure coming through, whiffs. Guardian now. Can get it in time. Mystic's there. Calling her name all night. She's been electric. Hoping to put the overtime golden goal here there. Illinois trying to do the same. Nice play by Illinois. Pass to himself. Double touch look in and can't get that one. Guardian's going to keep it in though. Off the corner. Nice pass to Illinois. Off it. The left post. And they start trying to start something. Here's Mystic. Mystic off the backboard. Azure. Trying to do something in the corner. Here's Mystic. Backboard. In the neutral zone. Mystic once again off the backboard. Here's Guardian. Leaving it up for one of his Rivercat teammates. In the zone. Not where you want to be with Lotto there. What a big time save from Illinois. What a play! He's got the Chicago Dogs in him. He's fired up here. Azure getting it out. Nice play. Guardian's there. And Guardian cannot make that one happen. Illinois drops down. Waterfall. Illinois off the bar. What a shot! And it doesn't go in. The bar saved that one amazingly. We got to get that one on a highlight reel. One of the bar's many big-time saves. Here's off the bar again, and Illinois comes through big time. Azure with a shot saved by Mystic. 2-minute overtime here. I'm losing my voice. Azure gets it down. He's got room. Knoxes is there. Illinois off the backboard. Here's your zone line. Lotto shot scored from Lotto. It's done. 2-12 overtime. Rampage win 4-3 in a heartbreaker for the Rivercats. And just wow. Just wow. And just comes through big time. Lotto there the entire game. Got a hat trick. That's a Lone Star Rampage hat trick for you there to end the night. And what do you want more out of Lotto? Who do you think you are? I am, he says. And that's what a play. You can't draw it up any better. And he's going to be getting it from his Rampage teammates after what a win he had today. Well, that will be all from me. What a performance. That game was electric, and I can't wait for the next one. The next game, well, let's actually see here. It will be between. I know Bird does not know his league. Well, the Henderson Silver Knights will take on the Tacoma Rainiers. But until then, I will catch you all later. I've been Tetro, and this has been the RL.